DML, Data Manipulation Language within Epics. In this section, we will discuss how to perform the different database modification functionalities in Salesforce. There are two ways with which we can perform the functionalities: DML statements and database methods. DML are the actions which are performed in order to perform insert, update, delete, upsert, restoring records, merging records, or converting leads operations. DML is one of the most important part in Epics, as almost every business case involves a change and modifications to the database. And then the second one is database methods. All operations which we can perform using DML statements can be performed using database methods as well. Database methods are the system methods which we can use to perform DML operations. Database methods provide more flexibility as compared to DML statements. In this section, we will be looking at the first approach using DML statements. We will look at the database methods in future segments. DML statements. Now let us consider the instance of our manufacturing company again. Our invoice records have fields as status, amount paid, amount remaining, next pay date, and invoice number. Invoices which have created today and have their status as pending should be updated to paid. Now let's look at the insert operation. Insert operation is used to create new records in database. So we can create records of any standard or custom object using the insert DML statement. And so as we examine this example, we see that we can create new records in Epics invoice object as new invoices are being generated for new customer orders every day. We will create a customer record first, and then we can create an invoice record for that new customer record. Now let's examine the update operation. The update operation is to perform updates on existing records. And so in this example, we will be updating the status field of an existing invoice record to paid. Now let's examine the upsert operation. The upsert is used to perform an update operation, and if the records to be updated are not present in the database, then create new records as well. Let's examine the example. Suppose the customer records in customer object need to be updated. We will update the existing customer record if it is already present, else create a new one. This will be based on the value of the field Epics external ID. This field will be our field to identify if the records are already present or not. And let's just note that before executing this code, please create a record in customer object with the external ID field value as 12341, and then execute the code given. Delete operation. We can perform the delete operation using the delete DML. And as we look at the example, we will delete the invoices which have been created for this testing purpose. That is the ones which contain the name as test. You can execute this snippet from the developer console as well without creating the class. Undelete operation. We can undelete the record which has been deleted and is present in the recycle bin. All the relationships which the deleted record has will also be restored. Examining the example that we have, let's suppose the records deleted in the previous example need to be restored. This can be achieved using the following example. The code in the previous example has been modified for this. Undelete operation. We can undelete the record which has been deleted and is present in the recycle bin. All the relationships which the deleted record has will also be restored. Examining the example that we have, let's suppose the records deleted in the previous example need to be restored. This can be achieved using the following example. The code in the previous example has been modified for this.